It had to do with what was going to happen to me when I died or when Jesus came back. And almost everything was in the future. And don't get me wrong, there's lots of biblical evidence to support that we're strangers and sojourners in this land. But your life here really matters. Psalm 27, verse 13 says, that I believe that I shall look upon the goodness of the Lord. Where? In the land of the living. And that land that David is talking about is not a life that is to come, but it's one that is happening right now. It's right here, right now, on May 17th, your graduation day. You are experiencing the goodness of the Lord here in the land of the living. And the reality of life is that you are going to spend most of your days doing super normal, boring stuff. Amen? Everybody in here, right? You're going to do laundry, you're going to cook meals, you're going to have to clean up from those said meals that you've cooked, which is the worst part. You're going to raise children, you're going to watch them graduate someday. Most of life is going to be spent doing very boring, normal things. And that's one of the beautiful parts of life with Jesus, is that he wants you to welcome him into those things. That he is offering his presence to you in the very mundane parts of life. Not just the crazy, beautiful moments of life, but the very normal parts of life. And this is why, if you have a student at this school, especially in the high school or the middle school, I like to go on a lot of walks, okay? I like to walk. And this great theologian named Abraham Kuyper, he said that God has revealed himself to us in 2 books. He's revealed himself to us through this book, the Bible, and he's revealed himself to us through the book of nature. A great way to stop and recognize the goodness of life and the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living is just go walk. Go look around, put your phone down for a little while, take time, and I think walking is so beautiful because you're using your body and you're walking around and staring at all the beautiful things that God has made. But learn how to live at a slow pace. This world just wants us to go so stinking fast all the time. It's so fast that we neglect to be thankful for what God has given to us. So do we live in Colorado? No. I walk the streets of Raymore, okay? Like dilapidated houses and stray dogs and all types of that really ugly dog on that street that we walk by. I mean, we don't live on an island, right? I live in the Midwest. But is there beauty to be found here if you'll look? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jesus in John chapter 10, he says, I have come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. The life that Jesus offers to you is the best kind of life. It is a life that sees and savors Jesus in all of life. A life lived in absurd thankfulness for the small and big gifts of God. So that's the first idea for living a good life. What do you seek? What do you want? Just slow down and notice that your life here in this world really matters. Number 2, every beautiful thing that you experience in this life is a glimpse of the life that is to come. Humans go off the rails when we begin to love the created things more than the Creator. The gifts of God make terrible gods because they will always let you down. They will never give you they will never make you satisfied in your life. Money is a terrible god. It's not going to give you what you want. More stuff is not going to give you what you want. The good things that God gives to us are supposed to serve as a signpost and a reminder of a good giver. Love, and most of all, we will all see Jesus face to face and experience the joy that flows from the heart of God. That's a vision for a really good life. Amen.
Memorial Work recognizes those students who attended BRCS for the whole of their schooling. Who has attended BRCS for 15 years, a couple years of preschool. Was in the 4th grade or 6th grade senior. Brianna Ransford. We're going to give out an award for the salutatorian and the ballot. Meeting the criteria set forth in a grade point scale average and semesters of attendance at BRCS. Here's salutatorian is Ariana Ransome. Kitchen.
faculty, family, and friends. As much as you all are expecting it, I will not be turning this speech into a 12 o'clock musical number or flash mob performance. I forgot to send out the rehearsal tape for all of you guys to practice. I'm surprised we've made it this far. Over 4 years ago, my classmates and I were preparing to end